Hadoop. What is the meaning of Hadoop? How the name came? Who has developed? Okay. What is the storage? What is the processing? We'll discuss first. All those things we'll discuss. Before going to the PPT and starting the history, first we'll learn some basic points about this. Okay. Today we are here to learn Hadoop. Okay. To learn Hadoop means there are two things we need to learn. What are those things? Two things. HDFS plus MapReduce. HDFS plus MapReduce. What is this? What are these two things? See here, let me tell you, yesterday we have discussed some of the problems. So anyhow, let me discuss some points again. Let this instance get open. Let me check the recording. Yes. So suppose you have a SQL here. This is your SQL RDBMS. Okay, this is your RDBMS. So each and everything have a limit here. Your RDBMS, your ETL data stage, your Informatica, okay, Teradata. Each and everything have some limit. And the main thing is you can store only structured data. What is the meaning of structured data? Can anyone tell me? What is the meaning of structured data? Any idea? Freshers or experienced person, any idea what is the meaning of structured data?
So yeah, the structured data is nothing but a relational RDBMS management systems. It should follow the quad rules. It define everything in upfront, and you can save the data.
Exactly. Structured data is a kind of RDBMS kind of data which have a table structure, which have a structure, right? So let me tell you, in our world, how many types of data are there in all over the world? There are three types. Three types of data. Okay, three types of data. What are the three types? Means first one structured data. Okay, structured data. Second one semi-structured data. Third one unstructured data. Okay, unstructured data. Now, as you said, Samba, structured data is a kind of tabular format. Okay, it's a kind of tabular format. RDBMS software here, each and everything in the form of rows and columns. That is a structured data. Your RDBMS data is a structured data. Now, you have some kind of file like this. See, you have a data like this. Employee ID, employee name, some Srijit is the name. Okay, employee department ID, JFF. Then again employee ID. Okay, then we have some name like Naveen. Then employee JW. So see here, if this data is there in this any file, so this is also structured data, because I can see the columns are repeating and there are the equal order, like this is the employee ID, this is the employee name, and this is the department ID or department name, whatever. So in files also this kind of data is known as structured data. In Hadoop we are dealing with structured data as well as unstructured data. Now let's come back to semi-structured data. Any idea what is the semi-structured data? What are the things that comes under semi-structure? Any guesses? Any guesses?
XML.
Exactly. XML. Who said? Samba is the
This
first
is
one.
Chandrakant.
Second one Chandrakant. Okay, good Chandrakant. Next. Next one. Next. Any guess? Any guess? Don't mind if I ask questions. It's good to you only.
All Excel files, flat files, text files, notepad files. Those are the
Excel.
semi-structured data.
Yes, Excel files. Okay. Text
Text
files.
files,
Text
flat
files.
files,
Flat files. Exactly. Your Oracle stores each and everything in the form of text or flat files.
flat files.
RURDBMS. Right. Next, last one. JSON. What is the meaning of JSON? Any idea? Anyone?
JavaScript serialized object notation.
Yes, JavaScript object notation. Okay, it's a kind of JavaScript object notation. Okay, it's a very interesting thing here. JSON Java you can learn in 10 minutes. Okay, you can, for Java, who are from Java background, they might have written Java web services kind of coding. Not only Java, I think .NET also utilizes JSON. Not sure, but we can only know about who is from .NET. Anyone is from
Yeah,
.NET?
Sayed, I
Samba?
am from .NET C# architect, and yes, we use the earlier we used to use the share the data in the XML. Now it's everything is converted to
JSON.
JSON. JSON is more powerful than XML.
Yes, yes. Because XML requires parsers, XML parsers, right? So for translation, parsing, all those things, it will require some kind of, will face performance issue. While as JavaScript object notation, each and everything is a part of string. So this is more faster than XML. But we'll see today what is the use of XML in Hadoop. Okay, in Hadoop. Okay, next we have binary script object notation also here, BSON. It's not that much famous, but we have. Now, very good, yeah, very good. Structured data we have covered, and semi-structured data. Unstructured data, come on. Samir, what happened? Any idea?
Video.
Exactly. Videos, audios, okay, images, okay, images. Someone have asked me here, yeah, Sayyid, can we process images on Hadoop? I said yes. I have done one POC as well. I'll share all those POCs later. We can also perform analytics also on videos. On videos. How means here you need there is no support for inbuilt Hadoop here on all this perform analytics on audios, images and videos. Here you need to write your own Java code. In these areas you need to write your own Java code. Okay, your own Java code. You should know the logic, how to perform transcoding all those things of videos. Okay, inbuilt support not there in Hadoop. In future you may get, or else one or other frameworks will come into market. For images, we got already a framework that is nothing but HIPI, HIPI. Just type it in Google, you will get Hadoop Image Processing Interface. One person is there here with very long hair. He has developed a very good framework, very small framework. You can, if you have an idea about in MapReduce, then you can learn yourself within 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. You just need to understand that program. That's it. Okay, fine, yeah. So in all over the world, we have these three kinds of data: structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. Okay. Now, in RDBMS software, Leloya, ETL data stage, whatever if you take, you can store only structured data. See, in real time, what happen? Can we store what videos or images in RDBMS? Is there any data type? You might have an idea. There is one data type. What is the data type to store images, audio, video?
Blob.
Yes, blob. It's a binary kind of thing. It stores each and everything in the kind of binary format. Binary means you can store anything. Yeah, anything you can store. You can store entire video in the form of binary. 1001 is there, right? So that kind of thing. But is it recommended to use? Is it recommended to use blob in real time? Those who have worked on real time projects, they might have an idea. First of all, let me know here who is fresher in this batch. Who is fresher? Mahati, are you fresher? Samba have an experience. Chandrakant have an experience. Madhu, you also have an experience, right?
Yes, I have around 10 plus years experience.
Excellent, guys. Excellent. Samir is also have an experience. Mahati. Okay, Mahati. You can text me. Okay, fine. Chalo then.
I don't have much experience on that.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. No issues. So, chalo. We'll start. Blob. But is it recommended, guys? Now tell me. Everyone is experienced, guys. Right? So, everyone have worked with Oracle. Whether .NET people or Java people. Anyone have to interact with Oracle also only. Now tell me. Oracle or MySQL, whatever. Is it recommended to use this data type or no?
Probably it may take like a large amount of storage.
Yes.
Yeah.
For every, it may be small also, it may take, actually it occupies more space actually.
Yes. So is it recommended to use this blob or we have some alternate solution in real time?
Yeah, we don't, Syed, this is Samba. We don't use the blob in SQL Server as a DBA. We store in the Windows File Explorer, and I think it's pretty much
Exactly.
pretty fast
Yes.
compared to
Yes.
database readings.
Very good answer. Very good answer. See, in real time, we don't use blob data types. Whatever the images, audios, videos will there, we'll store on our file system like C drive, home slash Hadoop slash whatever the directory. But here we'll take the varchar and we'll path the entire path. Okay, when your Java .NET application reads this data, straightforward it will read the entire path of that video. Suppose avengers.mov is there. So it will pick this and it will read the entire file from that, from file system APIs. Okay, your framework will provide all those APIs. Okay, that kind of thing will be done in RDBMS. Okay, here, so it's a very issue here in RDBMS. You cannot store unstructured kind of data. It's a very big issue. Okay, but security wise, RDBMS is better. Security wise, coming to security, RDBMS is better. And don't think that Hadoop is an alternate to RDBMS. Okay, Hadoop is alternate to RDBMS. No, Hadoop is not at all alternate to RDBMS. Then what is the alternative for Hadoop? Informatica, Teradata, okay, ETL data stage, mainframes. In future, no, none of the technology will be there here. Each and everything will be in Hadoop. Each and everything. Already, whatever the project currently I am working, we are pulling the entire data from ETL data stage and loading into Hadoop and performing the analytics. Writing MapReduce job, Hive jobs, Pig jobs, and performing the analytics on the customers. So currently we have the ETL data stage, all those things. Future, no. But why it is not an alternative to RDBMS software? But when you start learning Hive, at the time you will get to know what is the real use of RDBMS and what is the real use of Hadoop. Okay, fine. Now come back here. Come back to Hadoop then. To learn Hadoop, there are two things. What are the two things means? HDFS plus MapReduce. What is the meaning of HDFS? Hadoop distributed file system. Okay, this distributed file system we have, okay, we have already distributed file system. Yesterday we have seen this example, one of the example, how the data is getting stored in distributed file system. But in Hadoop, this is a new fashion. In Hadoop, how it is getting stored. Okay, converting in, splitting, all those things we'll discuss here. What is the splitting, all those things today we'll discuss. Now we have a MapReduce. See, HDFS is used for storage purpose. Whatever you are storing, right? Whatever you are storing, it gets stored in HDFS. Okay. MapReduce means to process. If you are storing something, huge amount of data, there should be something to process fastly and in parallel processing. MapReduce is also a parallel processing. Okay. So first thing, we need to learn the HDFS, then we need to learn the MapReduce. So Hadoop. Then later we need to learn all other components. When you install Hadoop, when you download from Apache website, I think you guys, okay, you guys didn't get the Dropbox, right? Okay, 830 batch people got that Dropbox. Okay. Anyhow, I'll provide all the jar files. Else, you can also download from Apache website, Hadoop tar file. Okay. So when you install Hadoop, these two will get installed on Hadoop. These two are the core components of Hadoop. Yeah. What about Hive, Pig, Sayed, Hive, Pig, HBase? All these are supportable components. Like in Java, you have multiple frameworks like Struts, Hibernate, Spring. But finally, all those things are Java, right? So these are also supportable components to Hadoop. That's it. But these two are the core components. But MapReduce, here HDFS means all the command based. Each and everything you need to write a commands. Like Linux commands is the prerequisites. Don't worry, who are not familiar with Linux command, I'll be teaching on the Linux commands also. One session, 30 minutes we'll discuss about Linux command. Then we'll move to HDFS commands. Then later on, MapReduce. MapReduce is entirely Java here. So little bit of Java knowledge I am expecting. Okay, if you are a Python developer or Ruby, if you know C++, then you can write your own program on MapReduce program on other languages. There is no restriction that you need to write a program on Java only. You can write MapReduce program on Java, okay, Scala, Python, Ruby, okay, C++. Ruby on Rails is there, right? C++. So in this, these are the what programming languages which supports MapReduce currently. But you will get more features on Java. After Java, straightforward think about Python. But Syed, you said yesterday Hadoop have JVM kind of thing, Java JVM. It understands only dot class files. And today you are saying like we can write any kind of programming language of MapReduce. Yes, what happened, assume you have written a Python program. Assume you have written a Python program. So this Python program, when you are writing Python program and we are compiling, before submitting to Hadoop, it will be get converted into Java. So translation is there. Before submitting to Hadoop, it is get converted into .java file, and then it will get compiled. It generates the .class file. This .class file will be submitted to the Hadoop. Same with other programming languages. If you are using C++ also, it will be get converted into internal Java. Okay, all these features are there, but always it is recommended to use Hadoop. But Python developers are not at all interested to learn Java. Yeah. They are very much good in Python, so they will write their Python programming in Java. So sorry, in Hadoop. So all these things are there. Yeah. Now HDFS. Suppose there is one certification is there. Yeah, Cloudera certification. Okay. If you are planning, if you all guys are in US, but in US, in Singapore, they are asking certification as well. Cloudera certification. To pass Cloudera certification, 80% of the questions from the, if you want to score 80 to 85%, then you need to have a good grip on HDFS and MapReduce. Okay. In our batch, don't worry, I'll be covering all the entire thing in depth. I'll be telling you all the admin commands as well, all the things. So you should be perfect here in HDFS and MapReduce. Other components are just theoretical question, but these two are the main components of Hadoop, HDFS and MapReduce. First, as part of our starting, we need to concentrate on HDFS. What is HDFS? So now I am starting HDFS. Up to now, any doubt, guys, you can ask me. If you have any doubts till now, you can ask me. No doubts?
Sayed?
Yeah, Samba.
Yeah. So you mentioned we can write programs for the MapReduce using Java, Scala, Python, Ruby, and C++.
Yes.
Can we write in a C# and or SQL? Can we convert into jar classes? Class file?
No, by inbuilt we have don't support Samba. See, when I am saying like Python, comma Scala and Ruby. So for this, one of the person who have developed one of the good API. After writing Python program, I'll use that API. What that API will do, that converts my Python into Java. That conversion, no need to write. That concept is known as streaming concept. Streaming.
Okay.
Some person have developed and he has donated to Apache. And that Apache people have
Okay.
added this feature. For C++, the concept is there, pipes concept. So by using these pipes, it will automatically convert your C++ program and it will convert into the MapReduce Java program.
Okay.
So for others, there are no support currently, but in future, you may get for others.
Okay. For a database administrators, what is the good role in the Hadoop, Syed?
See, for a database administrator, Hadoop developer is the only role. Okay, but they will be moved into Hive first. Hive and Pig. First priority will be Hive for them. Okay, but there is no data modeling in Hadoop. There is no data modeling. It's not related to database. Everyone think that only database people have to do. No, .NET, Java developer or mainframes developer, any developer here, ETL data stage developer, anyone can do this Hadoop. There is no data modeling. Just we need to load the data into HDFS and we need to perform our analytics. Okay, analytics. What is the meaning of analytics, guys? Anyone have an idea? Analytics. Today we are learning analytics. What is this analytics?
Analyze the data, what we have, and display to the end user in an appropriate way.
Yes. Yes. See what happens, and as we are analyzing the data, sometimes you will get a message here. Suppose you are a Airtel carrier. You will get a message like, yeah, Samba, this offer is only for specially for you. Please recharge today itself to get this offer. For credit cards, you will get a bank loans. For this you have this much. For this only for you, only for you. What happened, at back end, when you're swapping your credit card or debit card, at back end logs are getting generated. You might have an idea, right? By using that logs, they perform the analytics. Okay, what kind of shopping you are doing, what kind of what offers they can impress you by providing the offers. All those things are done based on analytics only. Okay, in Hadoop, first we'll load the data into HDFS. We'll write our MapReduce or Pig or Hive programs. We'll perform analytics, and final thing is reports. Okay, we are not the one who is generating the reports here. The people will, some other people will, developers will be there who are from reporting side. They will generate the reports, but we need to perform the very good format so that they can pull the data and they can generate the report. Anyone have an idea about reports? Like any of the framework, just name of the framework like we have.
Business objects,
Yes,
business objects,
business,
Cognos,
yeah, business
MicroStrategy,
object, Cognos. Next,
MicroStrategy,
MicroStrategy.
Yeah,
Okay,
SRS.
SRs. Okay,
NM,
NM,
MSBI,
MSBI, exactly,
MSBI,
MSBI. And what else? Spotfire, Spotfire. So all these are reporting tools,
yeah,
right? So reporting people will be
yeah.
there. Yeah. Someone want to add some point?
No, one question, Sayed. I
Yes,
mean, when you say analytics, do we
yes.
need to develop some views kind of stuff so they can, I mean, reporting people can directly access it and give it, give
Uh,
some, and prepare some visualization, something
yes.
like that?
If it is required, then you need to create the tables or views by using Hive. Okay. If these people can accept the file format, then you can give the provide file from HDFS. If they require in the tabular format, then you need to take the support of Hive. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the main thing here. Very first
So,
thing.
so
Yes.
when you, okay, one more question. When you say analytics, do we also need to perform R coding and something
Not here.
algorithms in analytics part?
No, not here, Samir. Not here. We are not doing
Okay.
R programming. See, R is also to perform analytics, but it's a second level. Who uses R? See, Hadoop have three roles. I forgot to mention. Hadoop have three roles. First one, Hadoop developer. Second one, Hadoop admin. Third one, data scientist. Okay, data scientist. But he is the one who will highly get paid in all over the IT. Data scientist. Hadoop developer first or Hadoop admin. Second, Hadoop developer will get the more package when compared to Hadoop admin because he's an admin. No programming stuff he required. But coming to Hadoop developer, you require the coding skills, right? So first data scientist, but but to learn data scientist, first you should have an idea about Hadoop. Okay, you hear the programming languages are MATLAB, Mahot. These are the programming languages we get used to perform analytics, to develop
Okay.
the algorithms. Here we are developing the algorithms as well, and here we are utilizing those algorithms. Got it, Samir?
So when we say data scientist, it
Hmm.
does it require
Yes,
statistical
yes,
knowledge?
yes, exactly. All this R, MATLAB, all this requires statistics knowledge, vectors knowledge, each and everything knowledge is mandatory. Without that, you cannot learn R. See, R is a very old programming language. You know that R. It's a distributed programming language,
Yeah.
but very old. But currently, R supports latest version came R Hadoop. Very recently, 2 to 3 months back, we got a support for R Hadoop. Now it supports distributed kind of way. R supports distributed kind of way. And the Mahot, IIT Kharagpur person have developed this framework here, Mahot. Mahot. What is the meaning of Mahot in Hindi? Mahot.
Who controls elephant?
Exactly, elephant rider. Who controls the elephant? So he have written the IIT Kharagpur person from India. Okay, he have developed this framework, Mahot. So very good framework.
Okay.
Okay, but you should have a Hadoop knowledge, end-to-end Hadoop knowledge. Then only you can move for R and Mahot. MATLAB.
Okay.
MATLAB is used by NASA people, as well as R also used by NASA people to see that all the graphs, all those things. Clear everyone? Any doubts you can ask me, guys. No doubts?
No.
Okay, chalo then. Now we'll discuss about HDFS. What is HDFS? Hadoop Distributed File System. File system. This is entirely command based. Okay, but we can also write the Java classes also to this to interact with HDFS, but not recommended. Command based is fine. What kind of commands are here? Admin commands or developer commands? Developer commands. Okay, as we are doing the developer course, developer commands. But trust me, your entire HDFS is a admin course. An entire HDFS is admin course. What happened, you know? Others will complete HDFS in 5 to 10 minutes, yeah. But telling this, these are the things, these are the things, these are the commands. But we'll see all the processes, all those things, and I said right, one session will be there, special value add kind of session for 1 or 2 hours of administration, Hadoop administration, where I am sharing all the what configurations and how to check the report and all of the HDFS cluster, all those things. Okay, just as a value add kind of session. Okay, now in entire Hadoop there are 5 processes. When I am saying 5 processes, it's a background daemon threads. What is the meaning of threads? Threads in Java or in .NET, do we have threads? Samba, threads, threads. In Java we have
Threads
multi-threading.
is
Yes.
in C# also multi-threading, so it's nothing but a parallel work.
Yes, parallel work. See guys, well, let me give you one example. As you said, parallel work. Now, see guys, I have 10 sticks. Okay, I have 10 sticks. Now, I have provided a task to Samir. Okay, asking Samir, hey Samir, you need to break down each and every stick into 2 pieces. Assume there are 10 sticks, and Samir has to break down each and every stick into 2 pieces. For each and every stick, Samir is taking 1 minute of time. 1 minute per one stick. So how much time Samir is taking to break down all the 10 sticks? How much time?
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yes, 10 minutes. Okay, but next what I thought, instead of providing this task only to Samir, I will provide this task to 10 people. Okay, Samir, Samba, all those things, all others. Okay, and I have provided 10 people this task. So how much time they will take here, each and every person? What will be the final estimation time?
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Yes, 1 minute. See the difference. 10 minutes and 1 minute. So what are the things? All other things are, these are the threads working parallelly. All these are working parallelly. So this kind of feature we have in Java multi-threading. Same thing was implemented in Hadoop. Okay, in Hadoop. Guys who have worked on Java, let me ask you one question. Have they worked on their project multi-threading concepts? Who are from Java background? Chandrakant, any other? Have they worked on multi-threading concept in their project?
Yeah,
Sir,
Yes.
basically,
Hmm.
I mean, it's not exactly multi-threading, but we used something called synchronized blocks, wherein only one object is acted, and then once a particular object has acted on the thread and released that object, other object works on the particular thread.
Locking
Not
mechanism.
exactly.
Locking mechanism. Okay, fine. Yeah, Samba, you want to add some point?
yeah, in the C# also we use the multi-threading to access the data from the mainframe using the different threads and store it to the RDBMS database.
Okay, very good. But in Java, where we use multi-threading, you know, most of the products, only on products, but not on the projects. Okay, when you have normal client projects, right? We won't use multi-threading concept. Multi-threading will only get used on the products. See here, when you open your MS Word, okay, MS Word, instead of the, you are writing thy. Suddenly, you can see the red line bottom to that word. I am right or not? Bottom, one red line will comes into picture, and once we click, it will suggest you the right spelling. You need to write the. So how background threads are running, which are performing spell check operation. This is one of the example here. I am giving one of the example of multi-threading. Background threads are running. If you are typing anything wrong, suddenly red line will come. Why? The spelling is mistake. So threads are nothing but running as a background. Okay, and thread can run 24/7. 24/7. There is no stop for this thread. Suppose you want to start a thread at 10 a.m. and you want to stop 10 a.m. and you want to stop a thread at 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. Yes, you can also configure like this. Okay, else you can start your threads 24/7 as a service. Okay, now let me come back here. Multi-threading. Here we are not at all developing multi-threading, just to share the knowledge I have shared that there are 5 processes here in Hadoop. Okay, if you want to learn the entire Hadoop means those 5 processes you need to learn, or we can also call as daemon threads, means background thread. What are those things here? First one, now concentrate guys, I am starting our Hadoop technical discussion. Name node. First one is name node. Second one, data node. Third one, secondary name node. Fourth one, job tracker. Fifth one, task tracker. Task tracker. What are these things, Sayed? I know this is a very new to you, but we'll learn step by step. What is name node? What is data node? What is secondary name node? Job tracker, task tracker. All these things we'll learn. First, let me save this file for you. How can I share these files? Okay, I'll share with the admin. He will share with you. Okay. On later classes, I'll be initiating the meeting. Okay, I'll be providing the access to the Dropbox for all the softwares and all the operating system, each and everything. And I will add to my group as well. Okay, in that group already 200 members are there who are my old students. I will add to that group. You can also share your experience. Okay. Okay, chalo then. First, see guys, yesterday we have discussed in old distributed programming. Let me explain you in a diagrammatic way. In older distributed programming, your entire file is getting stored, right? Okay. Now, when I am saying, as per yesterday's discussion, who is saving the file here? Either master is saving the file or slave is saving the file. Who? There is master, there are slaves. Who is saving the file, guys? Either master is saving your file. If client is requesting something, who is saving the file? Yesterday, as per the yesterday's diagram.
Master.
Slave. Okay. Slave.
But,
yeah, tell me.
yeah, but it is controlled by master, right?
Yes, it is controlled by master. Okay. Whatever the file comes, that file will be get saved in slave's machine. But what is the use of master? It is controlling everything. In Hadoop, I told you one thing. Without informing to master, client cannot interact to slaves. Okay. Later I will change this master slaves into Hadoop names. Okay. So here, what is the role of master? What master is doing means, master is maintaining the metadata. Now let's enter into the subject. Metadata. Step by step, I will move this into the entire Hadoop architecture. What is the meaning of metadata? Don't give me the definition, data about data. Any other term. Metadata. What is the real use of metadata? What does it contains?
Is the data
Like
stored
index of the
location?
data.
Yeah, I want to listen both of them answer one by one. Samba, yeah, first you.
It's the index of the data, where the data is located and what kind of data it is. And these kind of information is nothing but a metadata.
Okay. Yeah. Next, someone have also answered.
Yeah, Madhu here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Madhu.
it's the same thing. Like it's a data location, the type of the data, and the same size of the data.
Exactly. Each and everything contains, like you said, index format, size of the data, what is the name of the file. Each and everything contains in this metadata. Okay. So here master contains metadata. What type of metadata, Sayed? What kind of file it is? Either it is a property file or it is a XML file. What kind of file it is means, just hold on for one more day. When we start about metadata, it's a very good concept. I will also show you the practical work of SDFS. Okay. So there are some other files are there here. What kind of files? Just wait for one more day. We'll learn how the metadata is maintaining by the master. Now see here, your metadata is maintaining by the master, and the actual data what is there will be saved in the slaves machine, Before going to slaves machine, I want to discuss about something known as splits. Okay, splits. See here, suppose default, each and everything will be get stored in the form of blocks. In our operating system also, each and everything will be get stored in the form of blocks. You know that point? Suppose this is my one CPU box here. Assume this is my CPU box. In this CPU, I brought my I have hard disk. I have the hard disk, and I have the operating system known as Linux. Now, when you are saving something in this hard disk, how it is getting stored? You know that what is the default block size of any operating system? See, whatever, suppose you brought one folder, this folder also at backend in hard disk will get stored in the form of blocks. Very less people know about it. What is the default block size of an operating system? Can anyone tell me? Let me check who will tell. Yeah, Google and tell me. Yeah. I'll give you exact 2 minutes of time. I want the what is the block size of the operating system, either for Windows or Linux.
With 0 bytes.
Huh? How much? 0 bytes? No? Wow, 0 bytes means
It's an empty folder, right? Simply.
empty or
It's nothing. Empty.
Yeah, empty folder or lelo 5 files are there in this folder. No, what
4
is
kilobytes.
the 4?
4 kilobytes.
Exactly, 4 kilobytes. Samba answered, is it?
Yes.
Samba Google, na?
Yeah.
Yes. Very first thing you will get 4 kilobytes. Your default operating system size is 4 kilobytes. Okay, but we also have the block concept on SDFS. Okay, suppose on top of Linux we are installing Hadoop. If you are installing Hadoop means two things will get installed: SDFS plus MapReduce. Okay, MapReduce. So HDFS converts this kilobytes into 64 MB. The default block size of your Hadoop is 64 MB. See, what is this block size means? See, suppose you are storing one file here. Suppose that file name is a.block file. Okay, a.block file, and the file size is 10 KB. Assume only 10 KB. So in normal plain operating system, how this file is getting stored, you are just performing copy paste operation, but internally how operating system is storing? Operating system will store in the form of blocks. So totally there will be 3 blocks, 4 KB, 4 KB, okay, 4, 4, 4 and one more 2 KB. 4 blocks. Sorry, 3 blocks. 4, 4, 8 and last one is 2. 4, 4, 8, 9, 10. 10 kilobytes. Okay. So each and everything will be get stored in the form of blocks, but we don't know. We as a developer no need to bother. That thing will be taken care by your operating system. But here HDFS block size is 64 MB. See, here 4 KB is where and 64 MB where. Why this is a huge difference, guys? Any guesses? Why we have a very huge difference? Why? Any guesses? Because we are dealing with big data. Okay, we are expecting huge amount of data. That's the reason the block size is full. Okay, Here you need to think about big R. When you're dealing with big data Hadoop, you need to think about big data, not a small data. There are a lot of problems will be there with the small data. What are the things? We'll see in tomorrow class. Okay. What is the issue with the small data, Sayyed? Will Hadoop will store big data or will Hadoop will store small data or not? Why not it will store? Yeah. When it is able to store big data, why not it will not store the small data? Yes, it will store. But there are some problems. What kind of problems? All those things we'll discuss tomorrow. And we'll start learning about these processes. Okay. These processes. All these things are processes. And what are the processes of HDFS and what are the processes of MapReduce? Let me tell you now itself. See, we have a HDFS and MapReduce, right? To learn these things, HDFS. What are the processes of HDFS? These three, these two, first two, and this job tracker, sorry, secondary name node are the processes of HDFS. Tomorrow I will repeat this point again because I want to tell masters and slave processes also. So MapReduce I will write as a map MR, okay, for short. These two are the processes of MapReduce. First three processes of HDFS and these two processes are for MapReduce. So first, as I said, first we will be covering HDFS, means we will be learning about these nodes. Okay, we will be learning about these nodes and we are doing the commands. Then later when we start learning MapReduce, at that time we will learn about these nodes. Okay, all these are processes here. Once you start Hadoop, these processes should be run well and running. If none of the processes running, means you have not installed Hadoop correctly. Don't worry, we are in the class itself. I'll make you to install Hadoop in front of me. Okay, we have a Hadoop installation session will be there. After completing this PPT, tomorrow I'll start this PPT as well. After completing this PPT, we'll go into technical layer. Okay, but you will learn, trust me guys, you will learn lot of things in this PPT. Okay, a lot of things I have covered in this itself, and we have in-depth kind of diagrams here. Each and everything in depth. Okay, each and every component I am catching, I am explaining you. Okay, don't worry. So from tomorrow I'll start this HDFS kind of thing. Okay, and how the file is getting stored, all those things will start sharp at tomorrow 6. We have 5 more minutes. If you want to ask anything, you can ask here.
Syed, as you
Syed?
said, and
Yes.
hello.
Yes.
Syed,
Yes.
as you said, I mean the operating system block size is 4 KB, and our software, Hadoop software block size is 64 Mbps. Sorry,
Yes.
64 MB.
Yes.
So the 64 MB data gets split into those 4 KB blocks. How it goes?
See, internally how it is managing, okay, we should not care. Internally how this see what happens, when you are installing HDFS, okay, suppose your hard disk size is 1 terabyte, okay, 80% you have provided for HDFS, and 20% you have left for LFS, local file system. What happens, for this 80%, what HDFS will do, it will convert this 4 KB into 64 MB. See, whatever you are getting stored, it will get stored into 64 MB only. There is no concept of again 4 KB. This 4 KB will become 64 MB. Internal architecture, if you see. Got it, Samir? Samir is who have asked this question, right?
Okay. Yeah, this is mine.
Yes. So 80%, don't worry, as a part of installation, I will show how to configure all those things. Okay?
Syed?
Yes, Samba?
Syed.
Yeah.
Yes, Samba.
Again, I am probably I'm asking repeating another question you already mentioned. The question is like HDFS admins set up the all the nodes and everything.
Yes.
And the data scientist will write the algorithm. And what the HDFS developer, Hadoop developer do actual job in the field?
See. Data scientist is not the main role. Like suppose if you have a Hadoop project, he is not the one who is sitting and doing all the analytics kind of thing. This is a separate part. Okay. Hadoop developer and Hadoop admin will be there in the project. 1 to 2 admin and 8 to 10 developers based on the requirement. This is different. This is totally different. Data scientist is totally different. Here, whatever we are learning as part of this course, have to perform by the Hadoop developer. This is separate course. Data scientist is a separate course where we will be learning R and Mahout. No one will explain this MATLAB here, but it's a very interesting kind of programming language. This is entirely Java. Mahout is purely Java.
Okay. Okay. So, so we are saying, and earlier you mentioned, I think data scientist will write the algorithms, and another Hadoop developer will use those algorithms to retrieve the data.
Yes. So you want more clarification on this?
Hello?
Yeah, Samba. You want more clarification on this, right?
Yeah, little bit.
See, suppose there is one functionality is there, like we have a binary search tree kind of algorithm. I'm correct? We have binary search tree, LSM search tree. So that kind of algorithm you can develop here as part of your project, and you can integrate, you can share that algorithm with these people. So we can use that algorithm in our Hadoop development. Each and everything here you are developing as part of Java. Java means we need to just utilize the methods. Each and everything will be written by you itself as a Mahout developer. We are just utilizing it as part of methods. We are just calling the methods. That's it. Only utilize. That's it. Here we have a very huge libraries here in Mahout. Very good library we have. See, in C language, if I ask you to write binary search tree kind of concept, so how much time it will take in C language, and how many lines of code you need to write? Right? But in coming to Java, just create one line of object. Correct? Tree, trailer, whatever. So that is the
like JavaScript libraries also, which we'll include in the project, and we'll create an object and call the method.
Yeah, .js file you're talking about. Your source linking, yes, that is the kind. Like jQuery we have. What is jQuery?
Oh, jQuery.
Right? What is jQuery?
Yeah, jQuery libraries, everything is included in the, all methods are written on the, you need to just...
Yes. As part of you are just calling the function and you are utilizing the, suppose you want a calendar, you will use the calendar function. Am I right? Calendar function. Right. If you want a day, maps, you are just calling the map function. Each and everything they have already developed. You are just utilizing it. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. So that is the thing. Any more question, guys? Next, it's already 7. Yeah, you can ask me if you have any questions. Mahati, no question.
One more.
Yeah, Samir.
One more question on data scientist.
Yes.
So data scientist must know some statistical tools like SAS or
no,
some similar tools.
No. If you having a statistics knowledge, okay, vectors knowledge, it's enough. They can straightforward to go and learn R programming language Mahout.
Okay.
There is no prerequisites. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Okay.
Is a 7 o'clock class is a new class or already
no, it's a old class. Yeah, it will take more hardly 15 days hardly to complete that batch. If you want, then later I can shift your timings to 7 a.m. but not now, after 15 days, 15 to 20 days. Okay.
How
15
many days this class, right?
As part of my course, it will take 40 days here, hardly.
40 days or 40 classes?
40 days.
40 days.
Yes. Weekends, after 2 weeks, I will start for you also, because as I have started for other people also working, so for other consultants. So, but which is my old batch, I will give priority for that year, first to complete that batch, right? So, after 2 weeks, you will be having classes on weekends also for 2 hours like that. Okay? On Saturday.
Alright, thanks.
Yes? Okay, guys. Chalo then, guys. Okay? I'll be winding up the call. We'll meet tomorrow. Okay? Chalo. Bye all.
Bye.
All of you. Bye.
Bye.
I'll share this document with admin. He will share it with you. Okay?
Alright, thank you.
Okay. Bye all.
Thanks, Sayed.
Yeah, thanks everyone.